Hi, in previous session we have seen the creation of table creation and the screen designing. So we have finished first part, table creation and screen designing. Now in this session we'll see how to create the radio button, checkbox and list box on the screen. So this is the screen which we have designed in the previous session. So what we'll do, we add some radio button, checkbox and the list box on the screen. So in table we have one field as gender. Is male, female, unknown. So we'll make radio button for the gender field, and we'll make radio list box for the blood group and the marital status field. So first we'll start with the radio button part. Go to our program, define three radio button variables. So I will just copy my variables from my existing program. So you have to define three variables: r underscore m for male, f for female, and r for unknown. Save and activate. Go to the screen, go to layout, you select from program r underscore star. You can see three variables here. Place them on the screen, just separate them from each other so we can make convert them into radio buttons. Right click on the field, here convert radio button left. Go to the second, right click, convert left button. Go to the third one, right click, convert left button. Now assign the label. My r underscore m is for male, double click on this field. Second one is for female, double click. Third one is for unknown. Now what we want to make a group of these, like any one from this three can be selected. The first place them at the proper place. Now control and select all three radio buttons. Right click, here radio button group, click on define. So what we'll do, by this way we can select only one value from the three drop downs. Assign one text, t gender, label as gender. Click on display, close this. Now we have designed the radio button. We'll add one checkbox here. So we have one field as manager on in our table. So if the current employee is manager, we need to select a checkbox. Go to table, give our structure name gs underscore emp underscore master, and we have one field as manager. Get from program, place on the screen. Now right click on the field, here convert as checkbox. First we have done radio button, now this is as checkbox. Save the screen. Now we'll make title as list box with key, blood group as list box with key. Third, we'll have marital status. This is again we'll select list box with key. Make the visible length here as 15. Oh, wait. Save and activate the screen. Go to the program, execute. You can see three radio buttons are here. You can see one checkbox. You can also see list box to the title field, marital status field, and the blood group. Now, how the values are coming here: blood group, marital status, and here the values are not coming. So there are three methods for assigning values to a list box. One is by assigning a domain to the field level. Second, we can assign the value through a search help. And third, we can assign the values through program. Now what I have done, this is our table. For the marital status field, we have assigned, for the marital status, we have assigned here one data element. This data element container domain, and at the domain level I have assigned the values married or single. Second, for the blood group. For the blood group, I have created one search help. This is the search help from the table Z blood group. This search help are assigned to our table field. So this is our table, this is the blood group. So we can see here is I have assigned this search help to the blood group level. So first two part we have seen, like assigning a domain to the field and assigning a search help to the field. So by this way we can see the values are coming in the list box. Blood group through a search help, and for the marital status through domain. Now we'll see the third part, how to assign through program. For that, come to a program. We need to declare some variable. Declare one gv underscore id, type vrm id, gt underscore values, type vrm values, and gs underscore values, like line of this. Now come to our screen, activate it. Now in the PBO we need to set the list box values. As we know, the PBO, whenever there is any operation performed on the screen, the PBO get triggered, but we want to set the drop down value only first time. So if gv underscore init is initial, and if perform set list box and set our variable to x, means this block will get executed only one time, because if it is initial then only our list box subroutine will get called. Now here we can set the values. So as we have declared one value here, let me copy from my program. What we have to do, we have to gs underscore values. Here we have two fields, one is key and one is text. So we are assigning only in key field. Append gs underscore values to gt underscore values. assign second value. Now in this gv underscore id we need to give the screen field name. So our screen field name is gs underscore amp underscore master and field name is title. So first we have to append all the values which we want to display in the list box in this gt underscore values short by key and then set on the screen. For set on the screen, this function model need to be used vrm underscore set underscore values, and by providing the id, this is gs underscore amp underscore master. Save and activate. Execute. Now you can see two values are here. Okay, so how we set here? In the program we have written this logic. So by this way we can add the custom values to our list box. Now how to know this id name? Just go to our screen, go to the layout, double click here. Here we can get the id which is to be printed on the screen. So in this way we have seen three different methods of assigning the list box values to the screen. Now as we have add a radio button on the screen, r underscore m underscore f underscore u. Now while in the save routine, while saving, if r underscore m is not initial, gs underscore emp underscore master set gender equal to m. Else if r underscore f is not initial, gs underscore emp underscore master gender equal to f. Else clear this field. Now the reverse way we have to write before displaying the screen. Now here at the beginning we will write the reverse logic. When we are fetching the data from the database table, if the gender is m, r underscore m equal to x. Copy this. If in the database the gender is f, then set r underscore f equal to x. Only those two values we are comparing. There is some spelling mistake. Oh, I have to write clear. Now execute this. Check again. We will set some values here. Merit, red blood color A positive. Now here it is male. Save. You can check now. It is AB positive merit. I will just mark as a female. Save. Check again. So you can see it is female. So in this way we have finished our second session of creating radio button, checkbox and the list box on the screen. In the next section we again see a list box with user command trigger. Like suppose I'm pointing a list box to the state, so depending on the state which I select, I will display the city. So that we'll see in the next session. So I'm basically keeping videos very short so you can learn the small part and do the practice. Thank you. So we'll see in the next session. the list box with user